My name is Paige. For years, I worked with church choirs as a director and singer. During those years, I sang way too many funerals of suicides. Most of them weren't terminally ill or in terrible physical pain. Most of them suffered from depression, and they were blinded to any possibility of life getting better. Somehow they forgot that life was waiting for them just around the corner. So I am creating a series of short videos that will be available on YouTube and other social media sites and suitable for showing in schools. These videos will be short, a little bit quirky, and designed to interrupt suicidal thinking. I didn't know David. He was 25, a young man with so much promise. A degree in political science, working on his doctorate, engaged to be married. He gave no hint of what was to come. He studied that day, talked to his fiancée on the phone, made himself some dinner, and then he took his life. David's parents are friends of ours. They came to our house after they heard. His dad headed for the garden with my husband, and he mourned in his way, working in the dirt. His mom, well, she made a sound that I'll never forget. It came from someplace deep, even deeper than the womb where she carried David. It was guttural and primal and full of pain. Over the years since David died, we've talked a lot about him, and very often it's about all the things he missed. I think of David as I work on the first video. It will be a series of short interviews with those who have survived a suicide attempt or suicidal thoughts. They will each answer the question, if you had succeeded in killing yourself, what would you have missed? This morning's sunrise, finding true love, my first real kiss, meeting my best friend, holding my first child, hiking the Appalachian Trail, learning to play the flute, watching Downton Abbey or Game of Thrones, this cup of coffee. You get the idea. The point is, and we'll repeat this often throughout the video, no one knows about life around the corner. I met Rachel once or twice, always in a group of friends. She was in her early 20s, beautiful, even exotic. She had been moody as a teenager, more despondent as she got older, and her parents took her to counselors. They did their best to find help for her. After she took her life, her family was never the same. It is her cousins I know well, young people who are devastated by the loss of Rachel. Rachel is one of those who inspired the second video that will include interviews with those left behind, asking the question, what does it feel like caring for someone who committed suicide? Sad, angry, helpless, flat. I didn't know she hurt that bad. Was there something I could have done? I miss him every day, every single day. I did know Mac. He was my friend of 40 years. He was smart and so talented. When we were in our 20s, we sang together, and he wrote songs that were just right for my voice. We each moved on, but in the last few years, we reconnected. He had plans. He loved the people of a small village in Honduras, and he wanted to do something to help them. He was making arrangements for a benefit CD, and we had already translated into Spanish and recorded one of his songs. And then I got a text message from Mac's wife. He was gone, just gone. He had forgotten his plans, forgotten that he was too loved to leave this world, forgotten about all the things he could have done instead of killing himself. The third video will be a series of people who will fill in the blank. Instead of killing yourself, drink a cup of coffee, make a pot of tea, go to the library, the movies, the zoo. Make a list of the famous places you've never visited or the cool things you've never seen. Think of one person you'd like to meet and write them a letter. Or write a letter to your future self. Change the music. That voice that says the world will be better without you, tell it to shut up. That voice that says those you love will be better without you, call it a liar. That voice that says you should leave this world, give it a hug and tell it to shush, just shush. Life Around the Corner has put together a dedicated group to make this project happen, including an excellent creative team committed to the project, videographers, musicians, experts in social media and website creation. To create the 3 videos and to do our best to get them seen by those who need them, we'll need about $25,000. In addition to financial support, we need help of a different sort. We are also looking for more voices to answer these questions in their own words. People who have survived suicide attempts or suicidal thoughts. And people who were left behind after a friend or loved one committed suicide. I know a dozen or more folks to answer questions in each video, but we need more. If you are a survivor of a suicide attempt or suicidal thoughts, and you would be willing to tell the world what you would have missed if you had been successful, please contact us at survivor@lifearoundthecorner.com. And if you're a left behind, God bless you. If you'd be willing to share what it feels like to care about someone who committed suicide, contact us at leftbehind@lifearoundthecorner.com. You will be able to record your answer on your own phone, tablet, or computer and send it in to our video editor for possible inclusion in one of our videos. I don't know if seeing one of these videos would have stopped David or Rachel or Mac. We don't know for sure what will work, but I felt I had to try, and I hope you'll join me in this effort. I can't do it without you. Thank you.